you might be committing this mistake, but you do not know. And if you find it here, you can do something to correct it before something bad happens. So what is the biggest and most powerful reason? Number one, it's a lack of holding power. Boom. Lack of holding power. Well, why do I say this is a very big reason? If you do not know what is holding power, let me explain to you what is holding power. Holding power is essentially how long can you buy a share and keep it. That's holding power. Your ability to keep a share. It's very strange. Why can't I keep a share for a long period, right? Well, holding power is determined by a lot of things. Number one is your emotion. You buy a stock, and then if the stock or the property, you buy a property, the price go down, and you panic, and you sell, you have a lack of holding power. But this lack of holding power is because of yourself. You panic, man. But this is not why most people lose money. Yeah, a lot of people lose money because of this also. Those that are really, really untrained and really amateur one. They lose money because they panic when the price drops and they sell, right? But another reason why most people lose money because of lack of holding power, which is one very dangerous thing that almost happened to me. What is this? It's because of a lack of financial management. They do not manage their own financial wealth before they start investing, and this caused them to have a holding power problem. What do I mean by this? Right? Okay. For example, if you have 10,000 ringgit now, all your money, and you take out all 10,000 and you invest in shares, that's a very bad thing. That will cause you to have low holding power. For two reasons, really. Number one, when you invest everything you have, do you get more emotional or less emotional? More emotional, right? So that will cause you to panic quicker. But let's say you're very good at EQ, which is what I am, right? Not boasting, huh? But number two, why? If you take out all 10,000, what if you have an unexpected thing happen? Well, suddenly, your electricity bill is suddenly very high, or maybe you meet with an accident but you don't want to claim insurance, or you have some special medical attention. Those things might require you to give out cash, right? So what will happen if you invested all your saving in the stock? How do you take out the money? You have to sell the stock, right? But here's the thing. In share market, the price that you buy, for example, if you buy a stock at 2 ringgit per share, it might not always go up, even if you are smart, okay? Even if it gives you income, even if you buy the right share, you're a really very intelligent investor, you do all your homework, you get the share correct, you can also lose money because of you suddenly need to use the money. And maybe all of a sudden the market is not good, the share price drop. You know it's going to recover. Maybe you bought at 2 ringgit, it's going to go to 4 ringgit, and you know for sure. But in the short term, it might drop to 150 or 1 ringgit, okay? So what do you do in that time when you must use the money? You have to sell also, right? You have to make the loss even though, all right, you know you can make money, but you need the money now. So that's the reason why a lot of people lose money. This sounds very simple, but this is a killer. I see a lot of people die financially because of this. But what's the second reason? Let me show you. The second reason is really very special. It's called what? It's called market noise. It's called what? Market noise. Let me write for you. I have to use red color pen because it's blurred, right? Market noise. I bet recently you must have heard of this term called Brexit, Britain exit, right? And a lot of people panic during that time. In fact, okay, look at this screenshot that I took. Well, I took this screenshot exactly on the day that Brexit happened. And you look at the percentage drop in Padini's share price. Okay, it signifies a drop in the business performance, what people think it will drop in terms of business performance. And what do you think? Will Brexit, Britain exit from Europe, disturb Padini's business so much that the business value will drop by so many percent? And this is what happens during that day. Now, fast forward to today, look at what's the current price of Padini, right? If you have bought when people panic during that period, you would have made some quick money, right? No, this is definitely not a recommendation for you to buy or sell Padini, but I'm just doing this as an example to get my point across. So this is what is market noise. Okay, this very market noise is what some investors like me take advantage of to make money. Okay, people panic. Something happened and people panic and they do stupid things. And smart investors will look at it and see, is this an opportunity for us? And then we go and buy. But what most people do is they react to the news, right, in a not so intelligent way. Once they see the news, the first thing they do is using their own instinct, right? Wow, bad, run. So if you follow the market noise, okay, up and down every day, like for example, your broker send you a few lists of stock that they say is hot stock, okay, what you do, greed come, right, you chase. That is how people lose money. You think of it, right, if they give you tips, or if there's Brexit or whatever, a news that a lot of people know, right, can everybody make money at the same time? If everybody know, everybody do the same thing, right? But you look at it, statistics shows that most people in the share market lose money. So if you are doing what most people do, what's the chances of you being the profitable one? Very slim, right? So do not follow the market noise. And I notice most people do this because they are lost. They don't really know what they're doing in the share market. That's why they follow the news and they follow each other and they just look for whatever to follow, right? Because when you're unsure what you do, you follow, right? But number 3, the third reason why most people lose money in the share market is this: unrealistic expectation. My writing not so good, huh? But anyway, unrealistic expectation is why most, especially young investors, lose money in the share market. What they look at when they look at the share market, what they see in the share market is casino. Is what is casino. They treat it like a get-rich-quick thing. Well, I want to tell you, if that's what you're thinking, I'm sorry to break the bad news to you, but it's very, very, very difficult to get rich quick in the share market. What I see in the share market and what a lot of successful investors see in the share market is this. The share market is a place for you to slowly but steadily build your wealth. What I mean by slowly is what? About 10 to 20% a year, right? So if you have 100,000, you might make 10 to 20,000 a year, right? And compounded, if you haven't know what is compounding, I invite you to read my book called Little Book on Wealth, right? You can go ahead and grab it here. It will teach you a little bit on compounding and how a little bit of 10%, 20% every year can help you to make millions and hundreds of millions. You can read it for yourself here. But what I want to say is most people do not have a realistic expectation when they join the share market. What they do is they join in with a heart, wow, I come in 3 years, I want fast cash, I will be millionaire in 3 years. Well, if you start with 2 million, maybe you can be millionaire in 3 years. Well, the thing is this, okay, you need to have realistic expectation in order to invest in a successful way. Why? Because if you have realistic expectation, you won't go and chase all the speculating stock. You will also not go and jump here, jump there, jump here, jump there. You'll be like the boring guy, okay? Boring guy that is quietly making the most amount of money. That is the successful investor. Most successful investors I know are not like me, so walker one. Most are very quiet and they are boring people. Okay, I hope I never offend anyone here. Anyway, so these are the top 3 reasons why investors lose money in the share market. So why am I sharing all these things to you now? Why? Is because I've created a series of training videos free, okay, for you to consume and for you to get started in learning how to invest properly. Not how to simply invest and buy this, buy that, chase it, but with a system and with a very simple principle. Now, this top 3 reasons, okay, is a common mistake that investors make. But these are, for me personally, if I'm a doctor, I won't say these are the cause. These are just a symptom. There's a root cause to all these 3 mistakes that investors make. What is the core problem? I think I already gave you something here. It's called core belief. Core belief. Well, what is this core belief? Now, everything you do, you need to have a core belief, right? Especially in investing. When you have a core belief, let's say if you have a religion, right? Religion is a core belief. Whatever you do, you will use the religion as a pointer to say, is this correct? Is this not correct? Okay, what can I do to get a better outcome? That's a core belief. And the same thing happens in investing. You need a core belief when you invest. If you have a core belief when you invest, you won't be lost when you invest. You know, oh, is it a good time to buy this based on this core belief? And is it a bad time to buy this based on this core belief? Should I buy? Should I sell? What do I buy? What do I sell? That core belief can guide you. But it's very important, just like choosing religion. It's very important to choose the right one. You choose the wrong one, you probably not go to heaven. Just like in investing, you have to choose the right core belief. And at this link below, okay, just like what I said just now, I've created a series of training video just to let you discover what this core belief is. And this core belief that I use, okay, to guide me when investing and to get so many results, all right? And I also prove to you why this core belief work. I'll show you a lot of facts and examples, and I also teach you how to do it. So as long as you go to the link below and you just sign up for the upcoming training, I prepare a training for you, also based on this core training. But before you join the training, you just register. After that, you receive a series of training video on this before you join the training. So in the training, you'll be very well prepared to ask good quality questions so that I can have fun with you, right? So if all this sounds good to you, right, then I urge you to sign up here. And this is especially for you, right? If you are someone with already having quite a good income and you can save some money every month, right? That is the best people that I can help. Why? Because as good as all these things sounds, right, if you have no capital, right, it's really very difficult for me to help you to make more money with money because you need some money to start with. So, for example, if you're a doctor, engineer, lawyer, or whatever, right, you have a lot of saving, but you do not know what to do with it, this is the right thing for you. I bet you like this. Or if you're a fresh graduate, okay, before you start out in your life, or before you invest in anything, learn this first, okay? Before you invest in anything, please learn this first, okay? It's completely free. So, I'm sure it can help you. But if, for example, if you're looking for get-rich-quick stuff, we don't have it yet. So once again, my name is Meng Teck. And it's been a really good pleasure serving you, right? I hope to see you at the training. Thank you.